Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone is doing well today. I apologize for being late. So this is Wendy Lee, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the US, and happy Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me today for a little bit of paper crafting fun. I'm going to look and see if I can find us on Facebook here and see if I can find the comments. Maybe? Hopefully. Hey, Amelia, so glad you're here. I apologize for being a little bit late. I noticed this morning that I was unable to get my second monitor to come on, but there was no light or anything. I thought it was odd. Well, then I went to go live and I went to turn on my light as I was hitting the live button and realized I have no power in this section of my office. So I had to go down to the breaker box and figure out what in the world was going on. So all good now. We have lights. And we can start paper crafting, having a little fun. Harder to find me? Possibly because I wasn't live when I was supposed to be live. Maybe. Hopefully that'll get easier and easier, right? Because I'm trying to stream to both my business page and the group at the same time. Sometimes that works. Sometimes that does not work so well. So still working on all these lovely technology things. So, all right, what are we going to do today? We are going to do a fun fold card. I'm calling this a vertical Z fold. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but we're going to make this super cute, super cute card with the Playful Pets, Pampered Pets, and it opens like this. I love it. So it just kind of tucks right up under there. So I'm going to show you how to make that. And of course, we are featuring the Pampered Pets stamp set and coordinating pet dies. And we are pulling in the Itty Bitty Birthdays stamp set. So let me switch over and we're going to get started now. Yay. All right, let's see if I can find my Zoom screen and switch my video over. Here we go. All right, perfect. So you can see the stamp set again. So it's the Pampered Pets. Sorry, the ring light is making quite the shadow on there. But the Pampered Pet stamp set and the coordinating dies and the Itty Bitty Birthday dies. Lots of great sentiments in there that we are going to pull in. And again, here is the project that we're making. Super cute. And this unfolds, folds open, whichever way you want to say it. So I'm bringing in the Plaid Tidings paper to go along with the Pampered Pets paper. I think it's so cool that you can mix and match that, and it gives it a fun, very masculine look that I was going for. So I'm going to look and see if I can find us on Facebook again, because I've now lost that. Gotta love the technology. Okay, good. Hoping that I can see comments as you guys make notes about it. Okay, so let's get started with this one. So first thing I'm going to do is bring in my basic black cardstock and my paper trimmer. So again, I'm sorry about the glare that this is probably going to create. I have cut my cardstock at 4 1/4 by 11. You guys should have all the measurements now in the description of the video so that you can see full supply list and cut dimensions. So I'm going to slide this in and I'm going to score this at 2 3/4. I've never actually done it from this angle before. This is kind of odd. 2 3/4, and then I'm going to slide it over to 5 1/2, and I'm going to score it again. Okay, so let's get that out of our way. And we'll go ahead and fold it on these score lines. Got my bone folder here. So give it a nice, good, crisp crease. So that one folds in half like normal. And then we're going to fold this one down. So I'm going to give that a nice, good crease as well. So that is our basic of our Z fold, but I'm doing it vertically instead of horizontally, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Jean, you realize it's lunchtime where I'm at? Yeah, tech can make life very interesting in good and bad ways, right? So we just bear with it best that we can. All right, I got a stack of cut parts, so I'm going to bring this in. So I'm going to start off with a piece of the it's Plaid Tidings is the name of it. So this is actually in the August to December mini catalog. So it's one of the many items on the retiring list. And then I'm going to adhere that together to a piece of real red with some Stampin' Seal. So you'll be shocked. Most of my layers are going to be flat. That's unlike me, I know. But that, for this fold, it just made sense to do it that way. So I got my plaid on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to this lower flap, just flat down. So Jean, it's early morning still, or morning still where you're at. Maybe not early, but maybe. Completely lunchtime here. All right, so that's down. Already fabulous and cute, right? All right, let's bring in, I've got a 3x4 piece of real red, and then a piece of the Pampered Pets designer paper that I'm going to layer right on top. So it's probably 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. But double check my measurements in the description. I make sure I write all of those down. And just lay that right down on that layer. I like that skinny border, so I get into those 1/8 of an inches, which I love. Not everybody loves that, but I do. All right, and then I brought in my 2 1/4 inch circle punch, and I punched out a circle right out of the designer paper. So it's got the pets on one side and it's that red stripe on the other. So sorry, I pre-did that. So I've got that piece. And then I am going to take the dies, and there are a few dies that match right up to the designer paper. So I can take this little puppy die right here and die cut this right out of my designer paper. So there is a stamp as well for this image. So you could stamp and color them in, but I'm taking the fast, easy way out, and I'm just going to cut it right out of the designer paper. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I've got my little puppy. Great. All right, so those layers I will put together in just a moment. I want to bring in a couple strips of basic black. Let's see, my cheat sheet here. So this is 3 3 3/4 by 1/2 inch. And we're going to banner cut our ends, and then this is 2 1/2 by 3/4. So you can banner punch your ends with paper snips. So you can either clip in and make your little V, or you can use the Pick a Banners punch. I'm going to choose to use the Pick a Banners punch. It's becoming one of my favorites. So I'm just going to slide that in, and I've got a cheat on the back where I've written that the channels fit 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch. And so you can just check it on the back if you feel that you need to. You don't have to. But I know some people feel better if they check it and make sure that they're even. If you're down in the channel, you should be fine. But sometimes we cut a little wider or narrower and you can get a little shift in there. So that's why you would flip it over. So there's my banner right there. And then this is piece right here is where I'm going to stamp my happy birthday. And this is, again, from the Itty Bitty Birthdays stamp set. Yeah, you like the colors? Good. I do too. This is one of those packs that I really like, the red, black, and white. And it's so easy to get stuck in that with this, but I still love it. All right, we're going to bring in our Versamark pad. Yes, this is a loved pad. I think all my Versamark pads are very well loved. See if we can get this somewhat straight and even. Yeah, maybe. I'll take it either way. And then I'm going to bring in my white embossing powder. And we're just going to get some of that on here. Scoop up a little. And you don't have to emboss this. You could have done this just stamping on white, but I like the contrast of the dark color going across the designer paper there. So that's why I chose this. So I'm going to bring in my heat tool. Mine's old, as you guys know. It's going to make lots of noise, but it still works. I've had it for a very, very long time. The newer version of Stampin' Up! Covers the heat tip. So the dangerous part is covered. And it has 2 speeds where mine only has 1. So let's watch the magic change as the powder melts. Ooh, there it goes. I gotta flip it around so I don't burn my fingers. I didn't grab my tweezers. Love it. And the white on the black really just adds a really nice pop to it. Now, if it bothers you that this is not perfectly centered, you could go back and clip a little bit off the edge. I'm going to leave it, I think, just right in there. All right, so let's go ahead and put some of these layers together. I'm going to place this, believe it or not, flat on that layer there, which I know is very unlike me to do it flat. I like things very much popped up, but for this particular card, I thought it was best. All right, now we're going to pop up this layer here. So I'm going to bring in my dimensional dots, and I'm using the black ones. You could use the white ones. It doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy. Personal preference. I am going to center this, even though my sentiment didn't really end up centered. So I think that's kind of cool because it looks like one of those folded back banners with those two pieces of paper like that, or at least I think it does. Kind of cool. Anyway. All right. So let's go ahead and place this circle just at the top of that sentiment layer. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. You could use liquid adhesive if you prefer. Because of the shape, it might be a little bit easier. And we'll see if I can get that somewhat centered. Perfect. And then I'm going to pop the puppy up. Of course, we got to pop him up. And I'm just, since my black ones are handy, I'm just going to use these black dimensionals. Get one on his head there so he doesn't fall down. Not that he would fall down, but you know what I mean. Cute. So I kind of like this red stripe in the background. Kind of makes it look like he's in front of maybe a moon or something. I know it's totally wrong colors, but I think it's kind of fun either way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down next. So because this is going to hold our card close. I'm looking and I'm going to try to get equal distance on these three edges. And I'm going to switch from Stampin' Seal to Seal Plus. So the Seal Plus is a little heavier duty adhesive. Don't get me wrong. I love the Seal and it's great. It has great adherence to it. But because of the way that this card is held closed, I need something a little stronger at the top. You could use tear and tape if you prefer. If you still have some of your old red line tape, you could use that as well. But I'm just going to use one strip of my Seal Plus. And I think you can see it's like, it's so strong that it doesn't tear well. So it's all perforated. Hopefully you can kind of see that. But it is super, super sticky. So let's see where we want this. And then once you're happy with where your placement is, just add some pressure to adhere that down. So now that's going to hold your card closed. Cute, right? All right, let's go add a little bit of a bow to our guy here. So I'm going to bring in some of the ribbon, the red ribbon. So this is also part of the same product suite. So I'm using things out of the, I think it's called Playful Pets suite. I should get the right names. Pampered Pets, Playful Pets, I get confused. It's all part of that same suite. It's in the annual catalog. So we've got some more time with it, which I'm really glad. I just used this suite for bingo this past weekend. Thank you for those that joined. We had some fun, made some cute cards, had some fun bingo, had some good winners. So, oh yeah, Jean, you might not have seen your email yet today. You need to send me your list for your shopping spree that you won. Yes. Yay, yay, yay. So I can get that placed and closed. All right, we're going to just adhere this bow right on. So I made a little baby bow. I love baby bows. And I'm just going to put that right on his collar. I don't know why it's a hem. For whatever reason, this puppy reminds me of a hem. Could be a her. Cute. Now you could add a little trinket there if you'd like to from the coordinating trinkets. Should we add one? Goodness. All right, I finally found them. So you could hear me rummaging through my drawers. I'd put them away because I didn't put it on my original sample, but we could pull out a cute little heart and add it. We could add it down here maybe, or a little dog bone. I don't know if it needs it, but these are so cute. So you could add that as a little embellishment there if you wanted to, or slide that up under. You could have tied it in with the bow, but you could put it on there as well. I don't know if it needs it. I'm going to leave it off, but I wanted you to see these. They're so cute. We added them to all of our cards that we did for bingo. All right, so that's the outside. Let's go ahead and add to the center panel here. We've got a piece of Whisper White and another piece of Real Red. Now these are cut the same size as what we put on this front panel here. We are just going to go ahead and bring in our Memento ink and our sentiments, if I can find it. There it is. So we're just going to say, I hope your day is a real treat, because this is a birthday card. So fun. See if I can get that straight. Yay, not too bad. And then we will bring in our Real Red ink and we'll add some little hearts. Coordinate in there. Put some hearts there, and then I'm going to put some hearts here too. Cute, 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 cute. Love, love, love. I'm getting ready to post a card class for this product suite. So hopefully you guys will join me for that. It should be posted either later today or tomorrow. But it will be featuring products from this entire suite. And you'll have lots of goodies that you get to keep after you make your projects. So I'm changing it up a little bit. There's three card designs, and you're going to do 2 of each. So you have 6 packets. All right, cute. And then that just tucks right under to mail that. So it folds nice and flat, and you can send that in easily through the mail, right? Cute, cute. So two versions of it. Now you could change your puppy out. You could change it to the kitties if you prefer kitties over puppies. Either one works. So this would be a great project to send to all your friends that have fur babies, right? All right, well, I hope you guys love this, and we'll give this a try. It's a really easy, fun fold. So, all right, join me next Tuesday, I hope. Yes? Oh, Jean, good. You like the corner placement? Yeah, it's funny because I kind of go in, yeah, see this one, I only did 1 set of hearts. So I kind of go in phases, I guess you could say, where I put my sentiments in the middle, or I put them up at the top corner or at the bottom corner. Right now, I'm just liking them in the bottom corner. So that's, you're probably seeing that a lot from me right now, but I'll change it up again depending on my mood, and we'll see what we do. So I'm glad you guys like it. It just changes it up just a little bit. So good deal. Yes. Playful Pets Trim Combo. Yes, the official names, not so good with that, but it is in your supply list, so you have the right names there. All right, great. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week, and I will catch you next Tuesday. Don't forget to, if you've got any questions, leave me a comment, share the video with your crafty friends. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you'll join me for my next class. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye for now.